Yo. How's it going? Testing audio 1 2 1 2. Testing audio 1 2 1 2. How's it sounding, boys? How is it sounding? Can you even hear me? Oh. We're down by like 30, negative 30. Checking audio. I gotta be super close up, huh? How close do I gotta be? I'm getting the hang of this, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a new streamer. You need a memento? How's it going? This sounds better. Okay, I think this is good. Okay. I think this is Gucci. Yo! How's it going, guys? My name is Ajryen. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the stream. Whoa, where's my... Do I have headphones? Whoa, I'm live again, guys. What is up? Okay, we have a few things planned today. A few things planned. Story time and tier list. Okay. We'll have PvZ heroes playing in the background while we wait. Okay, makes sense. How you doing, guys? How we doing, chat? My name is Ajryen. I have not been live or even like online for weeks now. What is happening? And I'll get to that right now in a moment. You guys like the new do? I mean, I've been live before the new do, but like this is like the first time I've had it like just openly out, not bald anymore, but just kind of. It's very scruffy. It's very scruffy. I don't love it, but. It's gonna blast in my ears, isn't it? It's gonna blast in my freaking ears. I just know it. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, let's pull it up. Let's pull up just PvZ heroes. So I'm gonna pull up PvZ heroes while I do this. Okay, wait. Before we get into anything really, let's address the elephant in the room. I've not been live for like about 3-4-ish weeks. Really? No way. When's the last time I've been live? Hold on. Twitch.tv. I think I was live on Twitch last. Look at our dashboard. Yeah. Twitch tracker. Oh, frick, bro. Oh, man. It has been rough, bro. It's been rough. When is the last time I've been live? Streams. Checking it right now. I have not been live since, what, the 1st of April? Really? No, the 31st of... Really? The 31st of March? Have I not been live the entire month of April? No way. No way. Have I not been live the entire month of April? No. I streamed Split Fiction. Okay. I forgot about that. What was that? Let me see. April 26th. Okay. I mean, April 16th. Okay. For half a month. Okay. I'll take that for sure. I'll take half a month. It's been 3-ish weeks since I've been live. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. But why have I been not live for the past 3-ish weeks? Well, I'll get into it. But first, for those of you guys who like to watch me for PvZ Heroes, I'm gonna give that to you. We can play PvZ Heroes while I give you the story time. Because there's a lot of meat to get through. First off, It's a lot of meat to get through. Something happened. That was weird. PV0 is downloading. That's cool. Is there a PVZ thing? It'll show up right now in a moment, I think. Cool. Cool. Okay, so those of you guys who want to watch me for PV0s, you're going to get PV0s. And I'm going to be also story timing this thing. Whatever this thing is, we're going to story time it, okay? All right. Sound good? Sound Gucci? All right. Let's get right into the news. So I've been gone for about 3 weeks. 3-ish weeks, right? Now, why have I been gone? I've been planning a trip to Albuquerque, New Mexico for about, say, I don't know. I don't know. For like a few months at this point. And so that's what that was. I went on a trip to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the reason for this trip, it was a lot of business, a lot of recording, a lot of things I had to do. And we're going to go through like a day for day, like walkthrough of everything that I did in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the significance of this was because the significance of this is I have not left California on my own as an adult like ever. So this is like my first like solo adult trip. Well, I had a friend with me the entire time. He was guiding me because he has roots in New Mexico. My friend Peter, you're gonna see him in the video. My friend Peter, he has he spent like 6 years in New Mexico, Albuquerque. So he has a lot of friends there. He has a lot of connections there. So like, you know, I was relatively safe when it came to like who I knew and what I was gonna go do. But the whole crux of it was, okay. Let me think. I want to word this correctly for the YouTube video. If you don't know, I'm gonna make this into a YouTube video. I don't have any clips or photos to put on like right now, but in the YouTube video, please, if you're gonna watch this, watch the YouTube video that I make through this, because I'm gonna put like clips and stuff in there that would help better explain what I'm describing. Okay, so you're getting exclusive, like a raw retelling of the stories here, but in the YouTube video you're gonna see clips and stuff like that. Now the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I wanted to do a daily vlog, heavily inspired by Casey Neistat, as well as heavily influenced by Casey Neistat, as well as Ludwig recently, who also went on a 2-week trip to Japan and daily vlogged like his whole journey. That is what I wanted to do. Was do a daily vlog, which was inspired by such characters, such people. Now, as you can tell, as you can probably tell if you've been watching my content for a long time, I did not do a daily vlog because I got behind on a lot of stuff. I got really behind, and it was a learning experience for me. I want to do a daily vlog at some point in the future, but that experience taught me how to daily vlog, and it was not that. Like it was. The reason why it was so difficult for me is because I was recording a lot, and it just was too much. It was too much footage for me to go through per day, and I could have done good. I could have I could have figured it out if I had a bit less footage to deal with, but unfortunately, that was the problem. So I recorded too much, and I couldn't get out a vlog in time. You know what? And I said, you know what? Maybe the vlog is not for this trip, and I decided maybe I'll publish the daily vlog after the trip. I'll get the footage for all the vlogs, but then I'll edit them after the trip, to save time. But that didn't satisfy me in the sense that I wanted to make it daily. I wanted to make it this is what we're doing. I blundered by not playing. I blundered by letting this survive right here, which means the overshoot's gonna kill me unless I get something like a bounce. If I get my power, which is bounce, and it bounces that, and maybe I survive, but it doesn't matter because this is in the way now. That's gonna kill me. Yeah. Oh wait. No, we're fine. So yeah, I wasn't able to put out a daily vlog, which sucked, and I wanted to do that, and it would have been cool and hip and chill, but I just didn't. This is useless. Yep. Okay. Plus tier list later. Okay. Yeah, I didn't put out a daily vlog, which was unfortunate because I really wanted to. And that's what the trailer was. I put out a trailer. The day that the trailer went out, I was already in Alburquerque, right? That was where I got the footage from. I was on the train to Albuquerque, and that was where I got the footage. The trailer, I really liked it. Hold on. Okay. So, the trailer, it was cool. I didn't love it, but it was alright. I made that the day I was in Albuquerque, but it was whatever. Now, day one, Albuquerque. Let's go through this series of events first off, because I need to get into that. So, let's just keep this right here. Day one, the train ride. Now, I went to my local train station. Say about, I don't know, like 2 p.m. ish, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna play this here because that'd be risky. So, I'm at my train station, right? And I figure out where I'm supposed to go. I ask the guy. He's like, "Yo, you have to go right here." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Peter's already there. Peter's waiting for me. He's already on the other side of the tracks. So I have to get to this other platform, like that's across the tracks, and the way to get there is this giant like archway that goes over the tracks. And one of the things about that is that it's freaking tall and it's a lot of stairs. But whatever, sure, I get on it. I climb up. I go back down. All's fine and dandy. I meet Peter. I say hi. You know, we start chilling. And then my parents start calling me. They start texting me. They say, "Adrian, you left your AirPods in the car." And I don't want to go anywhere without my AirPods. And I'm like thinking like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know. I'm not sure. I end up kind of at this point, our train is now here. Like our train is pulling into the station. I'm like, oh crap. So do I go around and get my AirPods? I don't know. I see this man because the archway is like there's like a lot of windows, right? You can see people like walking up and down the archway. I see this guy rushing up the archway to then first. I see this guy rushing up the archway, and I'm like looking at him like, is that? It turns out that was my dad. He was rushing up the archway to give me my AirPods. A 60-year-old man running up stairs to give me my AirPods. Man was a beast, bro. Man was a beast. So I'm very grateful. Yep, he ran up and down the stairs to give me my AirPods. But in those moments, I still had to go and like run to him to get my stuff because or else, I would have taken too long. I would have been carrying all my stuff. So I turned to Peter and I just dropped my stuff. I'm saying, I'm going to go run. And I end up running towards like the archway. I end up running towards the archway. And I don't want to have this song on. It's going to bug me. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, right? Yeah. I'll just do this. Okay. And I start running to like the archway. I don't think I got this on camera, but like there's but I got me saying like I'm gonna run, and then I start running towards the archway, and like if you was on camera, you would have seen me absolutely book it. And then so yeah, I run to grab the AirPods, meet with my dad, and then I end up what's this? No. And then I got my AirPods and I run back to Peter, who's now carrying my stuff. Peter has like a leg thing. Like he is born with a thing called spina bifida, which just severely hinders him from like walking properly. He has like a limp, and so he's carrying like the 50 pounds of stuff in my backpack. I brought a single backpack for this trip because I was recently inspired by because I brought one single backpack because I was inspired by the whole concept of one bagging. Like there's like this thing that people do where it's like they just travel with one single bag, a backpack usually, and just go around with whatever's in there. So I wanted to try that for this trip. I did so. I got a big, pretty cool backpack. I liked it a lot. And yeah. So Peter's now carrying my stuff. And then I run back to grab my stuff, and then me and Peter now make our way to the train. I was nervous that we were cutting close, but the guy was like, "Yeah, we're fine." Like the guy was like, he was just chilling, standing there. He's not saying, "Hurry up, you're taking too long." He was like, "Yeah, no, yeah." Like he was standing there chilling, just waiting for people to show up. So we get on the train. Everything's cool. Super close, by the way. It was super close. No, I don't know if it's super close, but it was stressful because the train is down the station. I don't know how long it's gonna be there, and I have to go and get my other stuff. Sure, whatever. Now the train ride was about like 16 hours ish. Not 16 hours. Well, I don't know why I keep saying 16, but it's around like maybe like 10-ish hours. Again, the train goes to Albuquerque, New Mexico. So it went through Arizona to New Mexico. Okay. Now on the train, it was pretty alright. It wasn't the same train that I've been on before. The other train okay, so I've been on Amtrak trains before, but this particular train didn't have like the same kind of features as the other train that I went on did. The other train had like a really cool like cafe car. Like the cafe was up top with all the in the eating area as well. The train that I was on did not have that. It was, you had to like go down a stairway into like a creepy little crevice in hidden away in the train to find the cafe car. And the cafe was very big. It did not have a lot of stuff. The cafe that I went on the last time I went on like a Amtrak train had like cinnamon buns, I guess. Like it had a much better food, but this one was pretty bad. I did not like the food at all. The first night I had like a cup noodle there. The first night on the train, I had cup noodles. It was all right, no big deal. I wasn't upset about it. And you would think that it would be like all like bumpy. Like you would think that it would be difficult to have the cup of noodles on the train, but it really wasn't. It was not a big deal at all. Yeah, not a big deal at all. Let me think. Okay, and then on that train we shot a lot of footage. We shot a piece of footage that I intended to use as like this bit right here where I'm like talking over the trip, and it cuts to the clips of all the stuff. But looking back on that footage, when I went to review the footage, it was terrible. Like it was literally, oh, that was out of focus for a second. The footage that I re-recorded on the train was not good. Like there was like a buzzing on it the entire time, and we kept getting interrupted. People started walking by. It wasn't a good piece of footage. But in that footage, there was some things that I asked Peter and I to reveal, and which was like some secrets that we have, like something that we're like feeling, I guess, like something about the trip that we're keeping secret. Something that we kind of like, it'd be cool. We're gonna look back on the footage and like think back like how we thought. It was something like special. Like it was like something that you're supposed to like, say it and then like let the trip play out and then see if that and then go back to that footage and be like, okay, we were in a different place at that time. Now we're here. That kind of thing. Yeah. So we both recorded like secret pieces of footage. And that's this now. And that's that now. The footage that we recorded, I don't know what they said. Actually, no, I don't think I want to put it at this point in the video. I'd rather put it like later on in the video. But yeah, no, I was nervous though. But on this trip, I was nervous. Like, I mean, it was my first trip out of California. I mean, I'm kind of on my own here, meeting people I'd never met before. It was crazy, but it was cool. I liked it. Okay. So then on the train, we shot our first music video, which was Peter's song, Traveling Alone. And it went all right. I didn't love the footage that we got, but we still got footage. We did a bit of that. And then finally, I tried to go to sleep on the train. And the train, I could not. It was uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure it was like literally just like, I got like 1 hour of sleep on the train. Or at least 1 hour of shut eye. I don't even think I went to sleep. I think I just got 1 hour of shut eye on the train. Yeah. I got 1 hour of sleep on the train. What else? I have like a list of stuff that happened. I'm trying to like have a coherent story. Okay, so about 1 hour shut down the train, and the next morning I wake up. We walk onto the Alburquerque train station. Let me think. It was pretty cool. New Mexico essentially kind of does have like a freaking, you know how in Breaking Bad, like when they put like people in Mexico and there's like this yellow tint everywhere? New Mexico basically just has that. It's sort of just that. I got there and it was all just kind of yellow. You know what I mean? So it was kind of ironic. It was kind of funny. Then, let me think. Then we waited a little bit, and then we waited a little bit, and then Peter's friend Gabby picked us up, and she's an old friend of Peter's. They were a part of the same church together at some point, and yeah, Gabby's super cool. She's super nice. Very thankful to meet Gabby, and Gabby was very gracious. She allowed us to stay at her place for like the first like 3-4-ish nights. I think 3-ish nights, and I mean, what else can I say other than it's just like, you know, it was a great time. I had a great time. I don't want to shoot this there, but like I'm gonna take freaking 10 damage. So, Gabby picked us up from the station. Afterwards, we end up going to. She takes us back to her place, her apartment that she shares with her. I think her mom, her son, and her roommate. She's going through a bit of a divorce, right? I probably shouldn't reveal that. But she's going through a rough patch right now, but all good. It's all good. And with her roommate as well. Luckily they're all very kind and nice and chill and cool. Very grateful to meet all of them. That was a waste of a power. And then let me think. Oh yeah, we drop off all of our stuff at the apartment. We end up going to this place called we first went to after we dropped off our stuff, we first went to a haircut spot. And there I got my hair there I got my haircut fixed up, because again, after that one stream of me cutting my hair, it was not looking good. There's like a lot of loose strands everywhere. Around the ears was really bad, like a lot of loose hairs and all loose hairs on the bottom. So we went to a hair salon with a friend that Peter knew. Again, the hair salon in particular, Peter knew one of the hairstylists there, one of the barbers there. Peter knew one of the barbers there, and so they hooked it up. It was cool. Peter got his nose hairs plucked with Peter got his nose hairs plucked with I think like this with wax something. That there's a video. They just like put it in there. They put some wax in, and they have a stick. And you go bah, and everything comes out. It was chill. It was cool. Then afterwards, I don't know why we went after. We should have gone to eat first, but we went to eat afterwards at a place called Duke City. What is it? Barbecue? Oh, cool. We went to a place called Duke City Barbecue, and it was good. I had I think a pulled pork. Was it pulled pork? I think it was like a pulled pork sandwich. Yeah, and the food was pretty good. Apparently, like in New Mexico, there is this thing that every restaurant has called green chili, and it's just everywhere. So I think I tried it at some point. I think I tried it there. Yeah, it was pretty good. But Duke City barbecue was great. It was delicious. They have like warm barbecue sauce, and it's very liquidy, not very good. So my one recommendation is that if they can have like less liquidy barbecue sauce, and it can be like more thicker, like more viscous, if you could say that, I guess. More viscous barbecue sauce. And then what else? Afterwards, we went to the apartment, and then we met up with I met another artist. His name was Young Jello. His name is Young Jello. He visited the apartment. I met him for the first time. Young Jello met Gabby for the first time, and so we just kind of chilled out for a while in the apartment. Peter and Gabby went to make a song just in the room, just in the room beside us, and then me and Young Jello started to make music in the other room. Now the thing is, Young Jello, I mean, I'm not musically inclined at all. Like, so I'm just like maybe like helping him out with like some verses, maybe like, oh, maybe this word could be better than this word. He had like a verse that was like kind of wonky, so I was like, okay, maybe try this instead of that. And he was like, yeah, that works. I helped him with that once. And then we proceeded to spend like the next 45 minutes. He proceeded to spend the next 45 minutes like clicking through beats on YouTube. And then like the first 5 seconds, if he doesn't like it, he just goes into next. And just repeatedly. And like, I get it, it's his process, but man, 45 minutes of that, really? Yeah, I love Young Jello though, but I'm gonna give him, if I were to say anything about that, yeah, bro, absolutely not. I'm not doing that again. That was 45 minutes that I did not want to be listening to beats. You know what I mean? I did not want to spend 45 minutes listening just to beats over and over again. The first 5 seconds of beats. And I'm like, maybe this could be better, you know, maybe this couldn't be better. No. Whatever. Moving on. Then eventually Angelo goes to the other room to help Gabby and Peter make music. It was chill, it was cool. They hung out more. And they got some of a song kind of done. And it sounds really good as well. The intent was for Peter and Gabby to make a song as well and get a music video shot. And yeah, and that was the plan also with Peter and Angelo as well, because Gabby's also like musically inclined. Like she hasn't got her music career up, but like Peter wants to help her with that. But that was the first night of the my trip in Albuquerque. That night, Gabby provided like a big old mattress for Peter to sleep on. One of us to sleep on, and then the other one was gonna be on the couch. Peter decides to sleep on the mattress, which had enough space for both of us. I didn't say nothing. I'm just saying. Sorry, I have like this. I'm fidgeting with the freaking. This is like the, what is it called? What is this called? This is for the microphones. It's a windshield. You put the mic in here, put the mic in there, and like you speak to it, and like, you know, it's a fuzzy thing. I'm just fidgeting with it right now because it's. I need to do that with my hand. Anyway, that was the first night of Albuquerque though. It was really cool. I had a fun time, but I was again very tired. I was running on 1 hour of sleep at that point, and I ended up just we ended up knocking out. Amen, bro. Now, day 3. Is this day 3? It's kind of day 2, kind of day 3. Day 3, if you count the day we went on the train. Day 2, if you count the day. Day 2, if you count only the day we're actually in Albuquerque as day 1. But on the 24th, I got like the dates. The 24th of April, we wake up. Oh yeah, the night before, I forgot about this. I think the night before we went to like a Walmart to like get some like snacks and food just to hold us over for whenever we get the chance to go eat lunch. But Gabby had like leftover carne asada. I think it was some sort of meat that she hasn't cooked yet. And Peter's like, yeah, I'll cook it. Like, because it was about to go bad, and she didn't want to waste it, so Peter offered to cook it. So the next morning, Peter is making like essentially just carne asada, and it was really good. We had a good time. We spent a good while talking to Gabby's mom, telling us all the stories and like, you know, talking about life in general, I guess. And it was cool. It was chill. And then that day we end up going to, what's it called? What do we do? What do I do? That day we shot a music video. Okay, so on the 24th, day 3, then later on we went to shoot a music video for the song West Side by Peter Rico and Young Jello. You can look it up now. It's up now, and it's freaking awesome, bro. It's a great music video. We went to go shoot it. We drove around New Mexico, and we went to different locations. We tried to get some Breaking Bad locations, but it took a while to like get to the right spots to shoot West Side. We went to a few different locations, but primarily West Side was shot on like some college campus in New Mexico. I forget which one, but like if you're from New Mexico, you probably would know which one we're talking about. Funny behind the scenes, actually, there is a lot of there's tension growing because I think there's just miscommunication between me, Peter, and Angelo. So there's a lot of tension, and it did come out. The tension did come out. I was relatively able to hold it together, but for the others, not so much. And I put a little bit of that in the music video, if you know what I'm talking about. It was kind of funny. Like when I had footage of Peter and Angelo kind of bickering, and when I showed them the music video, they laughed at it. It was super funny. And yeah, when Gabby first saw the music video as well, she laughed as well. Like, cause it was just kind of funny seeing all that stuff in there. But it was really cool. We shot the music video, and that night I think. That night after we shot the music video, we all went to this Chinese restaurant, and Peter also. So the reason why we went to this Chinese restaurant was because the owner is also part of the church that Peter was a part of way back when, and hence the owner of said restaurant was offering Peter and whatever guest he brought a free meal. So we had like a big old free meal at this Chinese restaurant, and it was really good. I don't eat Chinese food at all, like ever. So that was the first time like I had Chinese food like in like years maybe, most likely. But it was really good, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm very thankful to have been given a free meal by the owner of that restaurant. And you know, it was the reason why is because he knew Peter from way back when, which is pretty cool. So it was me, Peter, and you know a few other people as well. It was very fun, very very cool, very nice. Afterwards, we spent a good while chatting about their particular church, because in this church, I won't go into the weeds too much, but there was a lot of like stuff happening behind the scenes at that church, controversy, and so they had a long chat about it. I'm not a part of that church. I've not been a part of that church for like a long time, but that, you know, that is the case. That is this is Hunt, right? Yeah. I'll just do this. Should I just do that? Yeah. Okay. But they chatted a lot about that church. Yes. And then okay. But the food was really good, and we spent the time at that place chatting it up. And then afterwards we went home back to Gabby's place. And what the frick? Why is there so much freaking... That's so lame, bro. Let's just do this here. Why not? I don't think you can kill it. Okay. And then, so we went back to Gabby's place after that. It was cool. It was chill. And that was day 3. I think that night that night I think Peter and I watched the Truman Show. Like, I think she had just whatever service it was on, and we watched the Truman Show that night. And it was the first time I've ever watched the Truman Show, and it was a very interesting movie. because that was when I was still trying to get the daily vlog out. And I was recording. Oh my gosh. I was recording everything. Okay. And that was when I was still trying to get the vlog out. And I was recording basically everything. And so watching the Truman Show for the first time, it kind of opened my eyes. I mean, not opened my eyes, but it kind of like, made me reflect a little bit about recording your entire life on social media and how that still applies today, which is crazy that a show could, like a movie that could be that good, that it still applies today in these modern era times. But yeah, freaking insane, bruh. No, this is GG's. Okay. Day 4, day 3. It'll be on the screen. Okay, whatever, sure. That morning we all get up and we go to this cafe. It's called the Daily Cafe in New Mexico. And it was really good. No. The first thing we did was it this day? Was it this day? No. Oh no, well, yes. The first thing we did on day 4, on the 25th of April, was Gabby drove me to get my laptop. Oh, I forgot to say. Okay, forget that. Hold on. Backtrack a little bit. So that night after we get home from the Chinese restaurant, I realized my laptop is not on me. I had brought my laptop with me that day around, just for having it, just for editing the car, whatever. I realized I left my laptop. I realized I left my laptop at the restaurant, and so we ended up going the next morning to get my laptop at the Chinese restaurant. And they were kind. They had it safely put somewhere. It was very chill, very cool. But the crazy thing about going to the Chinese restaurant that morning is that I met a member of that church, who was essentially just the center of the controversy. And he was just there. And which was crazy. I didn't say anything because it was not really my place to speak. I didn't really care enough to speak anyway. But that was literally just kind of crazy that he was just there. And yeah. After that, I think it was me and Gabby and Peter and Angelo, which is also your Jello. We go meet up at this place called the Daily Cafe. The Daily Cafe is, again, it's a breakfast place. It's a cafe place. It was cool. It was chill. Good food. We sit down. And I have like this pancakes and chocolate chip pancakes with bacon and eggs. And it was really good. But the problem is, I was hungry. I didn't just eat pancakes and bacon and eggs. It was 2 pancakes specifically. I ended up ordering a second meal. I ate 2 pancakes, the bacon, 2 pancakes, bacon, eggs, as well as a burger and fries. And it was a big burger. That is the most I've ate like at a restaurant ever, like in my life. Good job, Adrian. You were fat. But it was still really good. It was good food. But yes, after that I think we edited a bit more. Oh no, I edited for sure the West Side music video. That was when I was able to get that going, and I got most of it done that night. And then we ended up going to this. I think that was the day where we went to eat at this Mexican sushi place. This Mexican sushi place where they had sushi, Japanese food, but it was like Mexican music blasting, right? And they had probably like tacos, whatever. It was alright. I had like this like chicken rice bowl kind of thing. It was just chicken strips, not chicken strips, but like literally like slices of chicken with like a bunch of rice and like some veggies in the bottom. I forget what it's called, but it was alright. It was pretty good. I'm not big on like Chinese food, not Japanese food. So, you know, I wasn't picking out too much, but it was pretty good. The reason why we went to this particular spot was because Peter and Angelo were meeting up with another one of Peter's old buddies for just, you know, the dinner, just a chat. And it was all right. It was pretty cool. It was nice getting to meet this new guy. I forget his name is Brian, I'm pretty sure. He was chill. He was very, very calm and collected. I respected him. I feel like I left like a bad impression. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just kind of did. Didn't want to, but I did. So that was that. But yeah. But if I didn't, then amen. I just you know, I just thought I left a bad impression. That's all. Now, that night we go back to sleep. And yeah. Then the next morning, I wake up and I immediately start working on West Side, which is the music video. I'm working on the music video for West Side. I end up finishing that music video. Angelo comes over. And where's Jesse? Nah, he's dead, bro. Have you seen El Camino, bro? I'm just kidding. He's not dead, but he's... I'm not gonna spoil it. Maybe he is dead. I just spoiled it. He is a reason. You just gotta know. You just gotta watch El Camino. I'm just saying, watch the show. But okay, let me finish. So we finished. I finished editing West Side, and we end up releasing it that day. And let me think. Oh no! Don't kill it! Don't kill it! Oh no! And we released it. They start hyping it up. How you doing, DJ Luigi? I forgot to say hi. How you doing, DJ Luigi? Appreciate you stopping by. They end up publishing West Side. I posted on my story. It was pretty chill, pretty cool. What else? Let me think. After that, Angelo, Peter, and I went to this park like that overlooked, because like there's a lot of hills in New Mexico, kind of like very like large hills that when you drive up, then you can see like the whole like mount, like the whole city, like on one like random hill, right? So we went to this park that lets you overlook the city, overlook the one river that goes through New Mexico. And I'm like kind of recording, just kind of doing my thing, recording whatever, right? They're done with the camera at this point, so I'm, you know, for me, I just kind of record myself, say whatever. But as I'm recording, so I turn off the camera, right, and I'm kind of done for the moment. And I hear like this weird noise, like coming from like beside me somewhere else. It's like kind of like squealing, like. I look around and like I see up higher up on the hill, there's this guy that is on one knee, proposing to his I guess now fiance. And so I immediately turn on the camera, and I get like immediately after like the next few seconds of like whatever the proposal, how the proposal went, and it looks like she said yes. She was very happy about it. But man, if I was recording, I really wish I was recording like those next few, like those first few seconds, because of how good that would have been. Like, you get it? Like, I would have accidentally got some stranger's proposal like tape, I guess. I actually do have the footage of like the next few seconds, but I never gave it to them. It wasn't. I didn't see it as that valuable. But maybe they'll see me this video and be like, "Oh, that was us." Yeah, that was pretty cool. You'll see the footage in the actual video when I edited this, but yeah. Then after which we went to I was really hungry. No, wait, what? Oh yeah. After this, I don't think I've even ate all day. I was like begging. I was like, bro, I am really hungry. Let's do something. Let's go eat somewhere. And so it was me, Angelo, and Peter. We went to go. I mean, Gabby was like trying to follow us, but we were going everywhere. Like we were going like a lot of different places. We went to, I was asking for some pizza. So they tried to find some pizza spots. And we eventually found like this really cool, like, I guess like hole in the wall. It's not really hole in the wall, but it's still like, you know, kind of small pizza shop. And we walk in there, and immediately, like, I guess he's the manager or the owner. He goes like, hey, you know, today, like, we give like free cookies to like all the kids that walk in. You see any kids? And for me, I was like, okay, that was kind of weird. I was like, no, I don't see no kids. But I didn't understand the tone. I was like tone deaf. he was like offering us free cookies just for showing up, I guess. And I was like, no, I don't see no kids. And he's like, take the cookie. Like, and what these cookies were another New Mexican staple. They were called bizcochitos. I think I'm pronouncing that right. They're little like cinnamon cookies. They're made with like kind of some sort of. They're made with some kind. They're made with some kind of like grain, I guess seed, and it's really good. Apparently they're bitter. I didn't taste a single bit of. I didn't taste a single piece of bitterness while eating them, so I don't know if that was just a me thing. But apparently they're bitter. And the cookie is really good. I wish I bought more. I wish I bought some on my way back, but I didn't, which sucked. But whatever. But the pizza was. I got like a really small pizza. I didn't want like. Okay, when we walked in, the guys were like, "Okay, get your pizza," and I felt terrible. I was like, "What the freak?" I thought we were all on board for pizza. Like, who doesn't want pizza? And I was kind of upset, but it was all right because they were like, "No, like we're hungry, so we just don't want pizza." So I felt kind of bad, but they were chilling, I guess. So I just let it slide. But I got my pizza. It was really good pizza, by the way. It's not S tier pizza, but it's like A tier. I would prefer this over like a lot of other pizzas. It was all right. And then on the same guy, he even says, "Hey, so I messed up the shake, the order. So now I have a regular bizcochito shake that you guys have to share now." He was just being slick and like saying, "Hey, here's a free shake for you guys," which is crazy. This is the most food I've just gotten for free like ever. That would cost like $10 right there. We had to replace the cheese and pizza with pineapple. We need to replace the cheese and pizza with pineapple. It's crazy. Nah. Ew, what the frick? What if you blend pineapple and then like use that as the cheese? You cover it like goo on the pizza. Yeah, that's whack. But the guy just gave us a free shake. And so me and Angelo split it because Peter got his own. But me and Angelo split this shake. We got like another cup and we just kind of split it. It was really good. I liked it a lot. And here's a tip. If you guys ever like eat food at a restaurant, if you're going to sit down at a restaurant, don't get a large cup. Get a small cup and then just keep really filling it. It's cheaper, but you get more soda. You can drink as much as you want now. Think hard, not smarter. Think harder, not smarter. Wait, hold on. That's not... whatever. So after we go to this little restaurant... Was it this day? Oh, okay. After we go to this little restaurant, Peter and the broskies, Peter, Angelo, me, and Gabby go to this like the only like I don't know what it's called, like recording studio in New Mexico. And again, Peter has roots in New Mexico, so he knew the guy that was in the recording studio, that owns the recording studio. And so, what's it called? They go and record another song that they have prepared and recorded. The same song that I was helping Angelo with earlier in the week. They go to this recording studio, they record this song, they get it done. I had an idea for a little bit of the song that they should put in, but we didn't have enough time to put it in, which sucks. It would have enhanced the song so much if they had my idea in there, but we just ran out of time. It's too much yapping. Whatever, sure. The song still came out great. So they record the song, they give us the demo, and then we have to wait for the master now. I think that's it, right? And then that night, me and Peter end up going to sleep. Me and Peter end up sleeping at Angelo's place for the rest of the trip because Gabby still has family and stuff. It can't stay there forever. So Angelo offers his place. We go and meet Angelo's family, which was like the weekend at this point. What day is this? 26, I'm pretty sure. 26. Or the 25th. No. It was the 26th, I think. I don't know. Whatever day it was, we go and meet Angelo's family. It's a huge family. It's one of those families that like show up to the grandparents' house like every weekend, and it's like a ton of people at once. It's a lot of people, a lot of kids, a lot of adults, but they left the upstairs loft like open for us so we can do our thing. Which we're very grateful for, right? And by this point, everyone is hitting us up about the West Side music video. Like people are loving it a lot. and so much to the point where Angelo's family is blasting it on their main TV and just watching it over and over again. And I like the video a lot too. I'm very happy with it. Is there stuff that could be better? Sure, but like for my first music video, I think I blew it out the water. I'm happy with that. But they're blasting it. They're very like, oh, you did great. You guys, this is great. At first, it was kind of awkward because it's like, okay, they saw Peter, they see Angelo and Peter in the music video, but they don't know my face. They don't know what I'm doing, and so I have to introduce myself. I'm saying I'm the guy that edited the video. I'm the guy that shot the video, and they're like, oh, yeah, you know, like that kind of thing. It was cool. It was cool. Everyone was, you know, everyone was really nice, very kind family, and what's it called? Let me think. Yeah, after which we end up going to sleep for the night. At Angelo's place. And then I think, oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Then next day, we end up going to shoot the second music video. Every time I am in those families, and at parties, the music is blasted at 32 decibels minimum, and I want cold water, but there's only beer. Amen, bro. That probably is the same kind of family that these guys were, but like they were still amazing. They're still very kind. But I get you, bro. I get you. But let me think. So the next day, we end up going to shoot the second music video, for the song that they just recorded the day before. And we end up going to like this. So in New Mexico, there's like these mountains in the distance. We go towards the mountains in the distance, and there's like a landmark up there. There's a landmark in the mountains called the Rock House, or that's what Angelo called it, the Rock House. It's basically a rock. It's basically a house in the. I can't speak, bro. It's basically a house in the mountains that's made of rocks. That's basically. I think it's like made better. I think they've like kept it over time, but like they haven't like, you know, it's just like for tourists to come and, you know, take a picture of this rickety looking house. And that's basically it. But it was pretty cool. It's a pretty like cool experience. We shot the music video there for link up there. I finished it yesterday, but it's not finished. I still need to do some edits here and there. But it'll be out soon. It might be out by the time it'll be out for sure by the time I edit this video. So maybe you'll see it. Link in the description. So we shoot link up. It's great. Awesome. That night we end up going back to Angelo's place, and we shoot like a couple more things. We shoot like a couple more hours of video. First we had an interview with Young Jello because Peter. If you don't know who Peter is, he shoots interviews with artists that he knows, and we've been doing that a lot. And he wanted to shoot an interview with Young Jello. It was like a 20-minute long interview because he had to go work because he works night shifts, so Angelo had to work. After which, me and Peter shoot a podcast episode that will be released sometime in the future. We're trying to get that figured out, but that episode will be the first episode of our new podcast coming out hopefully soon. Ideally, we get it soon. Like, I can't see a timeline, but it'll be out soon. But we shoot an episode there. It's a really good episode, actually. I love the episode a lot. That's what we shot, and then afterwards, let me see. Then that night, I think those nights, where we were just me and Peter, we ended up like playing Marvel Rivals, and I started destroying because I'm just that good. But we just played Marvel Rivals for a little bit. Angelo had a PS5, so it was chill. It was cool. It was fun. And then next we went to. Okay, what did we do? I have no idea what we did that day, but like, okay, this is where it gets kind of blurry because I don't remember a lot of what we did these last few days. But the next day, I'm pretty sure we went to a place called El Modelo, which is near like some like Breaking Bad like filming location, I guess. I blundered by not placing the environment first, but whatever. Okay, hold on. Let me think. We went to this place called. We went to this restaurant. Not this restaurant. Like it's like a food place. Like a place you would go to order food, but it's not fast food. It wasn't fast at all, but like it was like a half sit down, half fast food, because you mainly just went there, got your food, and got out, you know, to your car, whatever. But they have like a little like seating area, some like to the side, but it's very small. It's very like not very kept well. It's just a place where you order food. Okay, we went to a place where we order food. We got our I ordered like a burrito, like carnitas, I think, pulled pork, Mexican. It was really good with rice and beans. They didn't do a rice and bean burrito, which is crazy. They just had like a bean burrito, I think, and no rice. But it was good. It was good food. And then I also end up ordering this thing called a stuffed sopapilla. This is the first time I've had a sopapilla in New Mexico, and the empty sopapillas are really good. Like this is the first time I've had like a sopapilla ever. And so the normal ones that are just empty, they have nothing in them, are really good. Like I would chow down on so many more if I had more, but I didn't. But the stuffed sopapilla I wasn't too fond of. I didn't care much for it. It just had all this stuff that I don't like, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm Gucci on that. And then it was good. And then we went to, I don't know what even like was the main thing we did that day. I guess it was like editing maybe, or just hanging out, I guess. But we went to the river in New Mexico. There's like this little spot where you can go down and walk to the basin. I think it was a basin. What is it in Spanish? Like the basin? I don't know. We went near the river. It was like this little bay area, like where you can walk into the river. And it was very shallow, right? So you can just walk in there and like not go down that far. Took a lot of photos, took a lot of videos. And we ended up shooting another music video there. Just me and Angela this time. Peter was in the car. He was not having it that much after the... Wait, really? Oh, this was after Link Up. Okay, no. So after we shot the music video, I think after we shot the music video... No. I have no idea how... It's all blurry now at this point. It's been a week. It's been a week since I'm back, bro. So everything is like kind of blurry. But we went to the river. I had my phone with me only, so... We just kind of shot a music video on my phone. I don't like it. It wasn't my best work. I don't know if I want to... I'm going to finish it, but like, I'm not like, this is not my best work. You know what I mean? We shot another music video for another song that he has. It's a good song, but like, it's not, you know, the video itself is not good. No, I'm sorry. The video itself, I'm not confident in because it's not my best work, but it's whatever. It'll be out at some point, but I want to do like a real music video for it though, at some point. So, because I wasn't doing it with my actual camera. And then I think we ended up just going home after that. I think we went to like the Walmart, I think, for the next few days. We went to like a Walmart and like got some snacks for the rest of the days or whatever. It was chill. It was cool. And then, let me see. The next day we went to this new restaurant called El Paisa. Which was alright. I got like barbacoa. I got like a barbacoa burrito. The barbacoa was not that good. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was the same kind of barbacoa that, what's it called? What is that one? Chipotle. I thought it was the same kind of barbacoa that Chipotle has, and it was not, which I'm very disappointed in. So, but it was alright. I was able to eat it. After which we went to shoot an interview with the same guy that Peter knows that owns the recording studio. And he's really chill. He's really cool. We got the recording done, and then we end up going back home after that. Angela goes to work, and Peter and I probably played Marvel Rivals for the rest of the night. No, wait. I think that night actually we started watching El Camino. I didn't finish it because, okay, to be honest, we started El Camino. Peter starts to fall asleep in the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this on myself. I'm not going to watch this by myself, so I'm just going to like... I decided to go to bed. But by the time when I got up to go to bed, Peter ends up like watching the whole thing. So like, I didn't go to bed, but Peter finished watching El Camino, the entire thing. His final opinion on it was that it was... I don't want to spoil it to you. Is this just going to be a long-awaited rating PV0's in... Is this tier list gonna be the long-awaited rating PvZ Hero Maps tier list? No. But I never said I won't do it at some point. Anyway. I won't spoil it for DJ Luigi, but like I'll put Peter's comments on the movie when I record this video. Or when I edit this video and you guys can see. I disagree with him on what he said. I'll put it on screen. I don't want to spoil it for DJ Luigi because, yeah. I guess I'm just that nice. But whatever. So we end up finishing the night there. And then next morning is the day we are supposed to head home. Day 9 of the trip. That's kind of day 9. This is the day we have to head home. And now, turns out we wake up and our little app that tells us when our train is going to be here tells us the train is like 2 hours late. Like the time that it's supposed to arrive keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back like crazy. And so it says, oh, we have to leave by like, we're going to leave by like 3 or like 2. Now, oh no, it says that it's going to leave at 3. Oh no, now it's going to leave at 4. So it keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Which kind of sucks because we don't want to keep Angelo waiting. You know, like, he's expecting us to like leave at this point. Which he's not. He's not hating us being there, but like, the change of plans was not nice. The change of plans was not welcome. But whatever. As we wait for our time to show up to the train station, like, arrives, we end up going to one last restaurant called Sadie's, and it's basically just like a Chili's. More like an Applebee's. Chili's is smaller. Chili's are kind of smaller than Applebee's, so I would say it's like a New Mexico type Applebee's. Another restaurant. I had like this cool. What did I have? Like a burger. It was alright. The barbecue sauce tasted weird, but it was whatever. So something about the burger tasted weird, but I don't know what it exactly was. But let me think. If I just play this here, would it just die? Play another guy. Oh, that sucks that you played that there. Whatever. I do this. Risk for the biscuit. Whenever I see spoilers and decide to watch the movie, I completely forget I was spoiled and still get surprised. That's funny. I respect that. Fair enough. But I won't spoil it for you. Regardless. You know what's crazy? Oh, Endgame. No. I think it was Infinity War. Infinity War was... No. Oh, no, Endgame. Endgame was spoiled for me. Or the major deaths was spoiled for me. But whatever, sure. Whatever. Let me think. I need to think. Say this was alright, and then Angelo drops us off at the train station. Look at some like last pictures, I think, and then we head out. We start the train ride, get on the train. It's crazy because at no point on the way back did they check if we actually had like a ticket. Or like, had bought a train ticket. I think we could have just walked up to that stand where they asked us, like, where are you going? They literally asked us, where are you going? And we said, our home base. And they're like, okay. They wrote our freaking, like, where we're going to on a little paper, and they handed it to us. Okay, here you go. I think you could probably just go to any Amtrak station and just like say, I'm gonna hop on. And they're like, okay. I think genuinely that's what you can do. Like, they didn't even check if you had bought a ticket. They just said, okay. Which is crazy. If I knew that, I would have probably not bought the ticket, but sure, whatever. But so the guy hands us our little paper. We step on the train, and then we end up on the train ride back. Then we end up going home on the train. The train ride back felt a lot quicker. It feels a lot quicker in my head because I don't know. The way there was much longer. It felt much longer. Let me think. We don't do much else. We kind of just sit there for a little bit, and then we started falling asleep because it's already late. And I got barely any sleep. And then we're looking at like the train route, and Peter realizes that the next stop on the train. Okay, so there's our way back, right? And then there's our final stop where we have to get off. Peter realizes that the stop after that stop, where the train keeps going, right, is closer to his house. Peter, being the Mexican that he is, decides, I'll just stay on the train for the next stop. And so I say bye to Peter. I get off at my stop the next morning, right? Because it's overnight. I get off at my stop the next morning, and Peter stays on the train. I grab an Uber, get home, make it home, and Peter just does it. They just let him, I guess. Like, what are they gonna do? Kick him off at the next stop? Didn't matter. Yeah. We got home, and now I spent like the last several days, the past week, just editing, and I haven't got a stream in at all. But now I got a stream in. Let's freaking go. Yeah. That's pretty hype. That was me surviving Albuquerque, New Mexico. Jesse, we must stop El Camino. We must stop the big bad. I don't know. Did this one not do it? This one didn't trigger. But that was the story. Yay! How cool. How fun. Was it a good story? DJ Luigi? Was it chill and cool and epic? Okay, let me see here. Okay. That was it. My throat hurts a lot. It's all dry now. And to be clear, for anyone watching this when the live is done, or if you're watching this when it's live right now, in the actual edit of all this, I'm gonna put clips in there from the actual trip. So you're gonna get a whole new video when this turns into video, whatever. Yeah. Makes sense? Makes sense. I think I'm gonna die here, guys. I think I'm gonna die here. I predict I'm gonna die here. But yeah. I completely blacked out during the story and I slept and woke up to this very epic story. Cool. Very glad to hear it. Oh, I knew it. It was not gonna freaking... dang it. That's so cringe. Of course it wasn't gonna bounce this guy. Okay, let's do this. What the skibbity? Can I pull through with a bean deck? No way. Can I pull through? No, I can't. Yeah, no, it's GG's. It's GG's, that's GG's, that's GG's. If it was maybe like 2 more, maybe it would have been good, but whatever. Oh man. Break my stomach. Damn, bro, but I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be live again. Trust me, I have more things planned. A lot of videos planned that I want to do. A lot of content that's gonna come out. Working on projects. You know, it's coming. It's all coming, okay? But anyway, I know the title says I was gonna do a tier list. I am too tired to do a tier list. I have to work in the morning tomorrow. That is gonna be literally just it for today. Subscribe and like if you have not, please. See you guys in the next stream, next video. Bye bye. That's for the YouTube video. Bye, DJ Luigi. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Sorry, I'm not gonna do this today. I will do it next stream for sure. The tier list is what I want to do, like right now, like soon. Okay. But yeah, that's just it for today. See you next time. See you later. Peace out. I'm gone. That was the Alburquerque story. Bye bye.